Here's a rewritten version of your story, keeping the length and core themes intact, but with different phrasing, details, and tone while maintaining the narrative's essence. The wedding was meant to be our little getaway. My cousin's big day was at this stunning rural estate, and my wife, Sarah, had been buzzing about it for weeks. She'd chosen her dress, coordinated our outfits, and raved about escaping the city grind. I thought we were solid. No major fights, just the usual life stress. Or so I believed. Things felt off when we arrived at the venue. Sarah got oddly talkative with some guy I didn't know. He was tall, charismatic, too smooth. I caught them murmuring at the bar, heads close. When I asked, she brushed it off. Just a friend from way back. We dated briefly. No big deal. That no big deal lingered, especially when I saw her laughing with him, her hand grazing his shoulder like it was second nature. I stayed calm. It was a wedding, not the place for drama, but her vibe screamed something wasn't right. I kept an eye out, but after dinner, Sarah disappeared. I searched the venue, the restroom corridor, the courtyard, the smoking area by the parking lot. Nothing. Then I heard giggles from behind the old shed at the property's edge. I crept closer and saw them, Sarah in his arms, kissing him like I was a ghost. It wasn't a fleeting, drunken moment. It was deliberate, intense, familiar. My chest tightened, but I didn't yell or break down. I just stood there, numb, then turned and walked away. I didn't confront her. I grabbed my jacket, my keys, and left the wedding. She didn't even notice I was gone. I drove home, packed a duffel bag, and checked into a motel. Her text started hours later, confused, then frantic. I ignored them. The next morning, I sent one text. I saw you with him. Don't come home. Then I blocked her everywhere. I called a lawyer, secured my assets, froze our shared accounts, and changed the locks. I had proof if she tried to spin a story in court. She bombarded me with calls from random numbers, emails pleading it was a mistake, swearing it meant nothing. But her excuses fell flat. I didn't owe her a debate or closure. I just erased myself from her world, and that hit her hardest. A few months later, mutual friends told me the guy ditched her. He wasn't interested in rekindling old flames. She was left alone, crushed, and the gossip about my sudden exit from the wedding spread like wildfire. Her reputation tanked. Meanwhile, I poured energy into myself. I got back into running, took a solo trip abroad, and landed a better role at work. Cutting her out was like lifting a fog. I hadn't realized how much she'd dimmed my life. A year later, I saw her at a friend's party. She looked worn, like life had drained her spark. She tried a weak smile, a hesitant hi. I gave a curt nod and kept walking. That single, Isa look said it all. I didn't need to scream or scheme for revenge. Her choices unraveled her life, and I let the quiet void I left behind do the talking. That silence was louder than any words I could have thrown at her.